Hey man, I'm Jusko from ProbMoney.com, the Blue Cash everyday card from American Express, getting an upgrade both in looks and in features. In this video, we're going to take a look and do an overall review of the card, but first I'm going to ask you to please subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not already, and if you have already, I thank you for doing so. So sort of an unexpected announcement of an upgrade, revamp, refresh on the Blue Cash everyday card from American Express today. If you're someone that has the card already, you're going to be happy because you're getting new and improved features and rewards. If you are someone that is considering this card or you're out in the card marketplace in general, this card is going to become more competitive now versus the other things on the market. Probably the biggest improvement that would catch your eye is the 3% reward on online purchases on up to $6,000 per year of those purchases. Now that is a little bit of a shot at the Bank of America customized cash rewards card where you could get 3% on online purchases, maybe a little bit the PayPal Cashback MasterCard that gives you 3% on PayPal purchases when you use it online. So this is something where they're kind of getting into that arena where there aren't that many cards that offer that particular reward, and then some other good things going on too. So let's do an overall review of the card and we'll talk about the improvements along the way. All right, the new and improved Blue Cash Everyday Card is a no annual fee credit card that gives you your rewards using the following formula. You get 3% cash back at U.S. supermarkets on up to $6,000 per year. In purchases at U.S. supermarkets beyond $6,000, you would get 1%. Note that U.S. supermarkets means sort of standalone supermarkets, not things like superstores, warehouse clubs, all that kind of stuff. So make sure you understand where you're getting your 3%. You get 3% on online purchases from U.S. retailers, again on up to $6,000 per year, 1% after that, 3% on gas station purchases, again on up to $6,000 per year, 1% beyond that. Gas station, again, sort of standalone gas stations. If it's a gas station associated with a superstore or warehouse club, that kind of thing, you may not get your 3% there, so make sure you understand that as well. Any other purchases you make are going to get you 1%. The cashback that you earn comes as a statement credit with no minimum, so you can redeem anytime you want to, but only as a statement credit. If you don't know what a statement credit is, it means that they essentially lower your bill by taking that money and making a partial payment on the balance on your card. So you don't get the cash in hand, but it lowers your credit card bill when you actually do the redeeming. Bonus opportunity. As I make this video, what I am seeing, it may be different when you go out there and look at it, but I am seeing a bonus opportunity for new card holders of $200 if you spend $2,000 with the card in the first 6 months as a new card holder. In addition, a couple new credits on the Blue Cash Everyday Card. Now, oftentimes with American Express, when there are new credits, it is more like a coupon that some sort of outside marketing partner is sort of offering. American Express gets to say it's a new credit, a new feature on your card. The marketing partner gets access to American Express's customers, and this is definitely no exception. So the first one is a $7 per month credit if you pay for the Disney bundle with your Blue Cash Everyday Card. That is Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. What you are paying has to be at least $13.99, and then you would get a $7 credit toward that each month that you are paying for that bundle, at least that much. The other credit is for $15 or up to $15 on Home Chef. And Home Chef is, as you might imagine, something where you can get sort of pre-prepared meals, which is not easy to say, shipped to you. $15 per month sounds like a pretty nice credit, but it is fairly expensive in terms of what you are getting from Home Chef. It's like $6.99 per meal, I think, as the minimum. So most times you're going to be spending way beyond that for a month if you really get into using the service. But if you're already using the service, getting $15 per month back on it obviously would be something very nice. So this is one of those deals where, you know, both in terms of the Disney package and the Home Chef, they want to get you sort of hooked on their service, and so they're going to give sort of a credit back and work with American Express and make that all happen. You decide if that's worth anything to you or if it's really just an extra coupon. Rates and fees on the Blue Cash Everyday. Like I said, no annual fee. As I make this video, there's a 0% offer on both purchases and balance transfers for 15 months or 15 billing cycles. On purchases, that means that you could float a balance from month to month without having to pay any interest during those first 15 months or first 15 billing cycles. On the balance transfer end, that means that you can transfer a balance from another card that maybe has higher interest onto the Blue Cash Everyday and have it sit there at a 0% interest rate for up to 15 months while you pay it down. There is a balance transfer fee up front of 3%, which means you would pay 3% of however much the balance was up front, but you still are probably going to save over the long haul if you have a higher interest card and you can move the balance onto the Blue Cash Everyday. Even if you have to pay that fee, it is probably going to be less than what you would end up paying in interest if you left your balance on the old card. After those first 15 months, you have an interest rate, an APR, that could be anywhere from 15.49% to 26.49%, depending on how American Express looks at your credit history. That is a variable rate. The interest rates in general in the United States are heading up. It appears they have been heading up. It appears they're going to head up further, which means your interest rate could go up over time, especially after another 15 months has elapsed. In terms of foreign transaction fees, you do have a 2.7% foreign transaction fee on your purchases from outside of the United States on this card. Would have been nice if American Express had dropped that foreign transaction fee, as a lot of no annual fee cards have, but they didn't. In terms of approval odds for the Blue Cash Everyday card, sort of broad strokes here, if you have a credit score of over 700 and you have at least a year of credit history under your belt, your chances are probably pretty good. If you have 700 or more but you have less than a year of credit history, you're getting into shaky ground. You're also on shaky ground if you're between 650 and 700 in terms of approval, and if you have less than a year and you're between 650 and 700, probably very little chance. And then if you're under 650, very unlikely that you would be approved for this card. All right, so what do I think of the upgraded, improved Blue Cash Everyday card? Well, it's a pretty nice upgrade. You still have a no annual fee card that is better than it used to be. That 3% on online purchases is an enhanced reward that you don't see in too many other places. So it was a good place for American Express to go to differentiate this card from what else is out there on the market. The hike on gas from 2% to 3% is nice. So you've got 3% in 3 pretty big purchasing categories with this card. And by doing the revamp the way they did, American Express really didn't cut into the Blue Cash Preferred card, which has the $95 annual fee, but sort of different places where you are getting your sort of sweet spots in terms of enhanced rewards. So I could see potentially that you could still maybe want to hold both of those cards because of the fact that they've got a little bit different thing going on. So overall, pretty good. Now, with these enhancements, does the Blue Cash Everyday card become the first one out of your wallet? Well, it all depends on what else is in that wallet and how many credit cards you want to carry. But this upgrade does put the card up there with what I would say are the best no annual fee cards in terms of a card that does a lot, gives you enhanced rewards in a lot of categories. The no annual fee space within the credit card industry has gotten more and more competitive over the last couple years. And I think these improvements put this card up there with things like the Capital One Saver One, the new Wells Fargo autograph card, places where you can get 3% or more on a lot of categories at the same time. So definitely something good for American Express cardholders that have this already. The card looks a lot nicer too. And then if you were looking at this newly on the market, you could see how this could fit in your wallet quite nicely. I would love to hear your thoughts on the card. Put those in that comment section below. Otherwise, I thank you for watching. And as always, please go to proudmoney.com, where we do credit card reviews. We talk personal finance, we talk deals, and all sorts of other fun stuff too. If you are not going to leave a comment or you are not going to go to the website, you might want to watch this video.